Hi, I'm Chuck, and today I'm going to take you through the unboxing of the Matco AC refrigerant station. The first thing to do is inspect the outside carton, make sure there's no visible damage to the carton, and it doesn't look like it's been tipped over or shocked at the shock dot. Take a look at the shock dot, make sure it's not colored. Next thing you want to do is remove the staples from the outside of the packaging. Now that we've removed the staples from the outer carton, we can lift the outer carton up off the machine. Next is to remove the vapor barrier. Now that the outer packaging is removed, we're going to take a screwdriver and unlock the cabinet. Lift the cabinet to expose the inner packaging material that also needs to be removed. It also makes it easier to access the zip tie to remove that as well. You'll want to snip the front zip tie, and there's one in the back corner as well. Now that the packaging is removed, we're going to tilt this machine left and then right to remove the bottom base packaging material. At this point, the machine can be rolled to the back of the pallet, lifted up over the edge, and set back down on the ground. Now that we've got the unit out of the box, we're going to plug it into the wall outlet and then plug it into the back of the unit here. There's a switch also located on the back that also serves as a breaker. Switch the unit on. Now that we have the unit out of the box and powered up, we walk through the out-of-box process. The out-of-box process is two steps. One is configuration, and the second part is filling the internal cylinder. For the first step in configuration, select the network that you want to use to connect to the internet with. If there's a password needed, you can insert the password here. Once you've entered your password, hit enter. Then connect. You can see your signal strength here and that you're connected to the network. After that, the next step is to hit next. Once you're connected to the internet, it'll run through and update the unit to the latest software build. Once the unit's successfully updated, it will say that on the screen, and you can hit next. In the cylinder filling, we'll have to verify the gas weight, the oil weights, and then fill the first bottle. I'm going to check that the oil bottles are installed and that they're empty. There's a first bottle fill. This is the scroll wheel where you can make your selection on how much you want to fill for your first bottle fill. I'm going to select 10 pounds. The first bottle fill requires you to pull a vacuum on the internal bottle to remove any air, moisture, or non-condensable gases. This is a timed process. To start, you'll want to disconnect and make sure that the low pressure and high pressure hoses are disconnected from any system and are closed. After the internal cylinder is vacuumed, You can now connect the recharge bottle and open the coupler. For this, we'll use the low pressure side coupler and connect the virgin tank. Remove the LP adapter from the accessory bag. This will be used to connect the machine to the virgin tank. Remember to always invert the bottle before filling. In the interest of time, I'm going to interrupt the filling process at 3 pounds. At this point, you want to close the coupler on the virgin tank and disconnect it from the bottle. At this point, it's going through a hose drain process to clear the hose and put everything in the line back into the internal tank. Now that the internal bottle's filled and that was a positive result, we're going to go to the next phase. It'll say congratulations and we're ready to use the unit. We've now filled the machine with 3 pounds of refrigerant. Note that the available refrigerant for use is lower than what we filled. This is due to system wetting that's required for the system on first fill. Your usable refrigerant is noted here and upper left-hand corner at all times, and this is the tank pressure at the very top. This concludes the out-of-box and initial setup. For more information, please follow the link below.